Good afternoon guys, you okay? Dan here from Rhubarb Car Sales, just doing a quick video update. It's Wednesday, which means it's budget deal day at Aston Barclay. Myself and Rob are heading to Aston Barclay at Normanton. Plenty of cars to look at today. Do need some new stock. I'm aware that not sort of bought anything for a while really. The last thing I bought was end of, what we in? We're just gone into September, beginning of August or something, the 500 that we sold. We sold it quickly, but as I mentioned in a previous video, it did take a while to move on just because of getting the service and the cam belt and stuff done, and then customer going on holiday and stuff like that. So 500's now gone. We've got some money back in the bank, heading to the sale today. Granted, not much money in my bank, but something. I think the last sale I went to, I had £3 in my bank, knowing that if I bought anything I was selling the 500 that night. So yeah, I went to the sale last time with £3 in bank, which is probably why we didn't win anything. I weren't too enthusiastic on my bidding. Today we've got a little bit more money, but I have got to be careful because I know I'm picking my DS3 up this week. I've got that garage bill to pay. I've got my trade insurance coming out soon. I've got repairs to think about on anything that I do buy. So even though it looks like I've got the money from the sale of the 500 in the bank, I do have to budget and think of, you know, I don't want to be going over it and having to put my garage bill on the tab and all that kind of sort of stuff. I like to pay my bills and know where I am, so I don't want to buy. There's lots that I am interested in today. I could quite easily buy 2, 3, 4 cars. I think there's about 20 that I'm interested in, but I only really need one. One would be ideal, just a little cheaper, just to keep things ticking over. Hopefully then we'd have the DS3 up for sale this week and whatever else we buy today. I've just got a quick list here of stuff that I am looking at. So there's a black Fiat 500 going through, 59 plate. I haven't bit my mileage down here, but I think it's about 74,000. It's got an MOT to January next year. Part service history. On the last MOT it has got 4 coil springs corroded, offside rear shocker corroded, so there's a little bit of work to do on it, but it's a 500, cheap enough to fix. If it looks right, if it sounds right, it'll sell. So I'm interested in that at the right price, but I'm very conscious I don't want to overpay on it. The next one, bit of a guilty pleasure really. Silver Focus Estate, 04 plate, 100,000 miles. It looks clean and tidy on the pictures. I know it doesn't sound exciting. It's probably a Z-Tech spec, something like that. It's the old shape, probably Mark II. Yeah, it must be a Mark II Focus. 1.6 petrol, so nice little easy engine, not much to go wrong with it. Loads of service history with it. MOT is due to expire, but like I said, loads of service history. It's just the sub 500 quid mark. I'm just thinking if you can pick that up for less than 500 quid, I think it'll go over that, to be honest. But it looks a clean straight car on the pictures. It might not be, it might be a dog when I get there, but on the pictures it looks clean and straight, and it's got plenty of service history. Just thinking 500 quid, if I could buy that, keep my budget to 500 quid on it, you're probably looking at 14.95, maybe a bit more, 19.95, I don't know, definitely 14.95 with a 12-month MOT on it. And it'd be an ideal car for someone, either a family car, dog walker, somebody who wants to use it fishing, or maybe even a builder. It'd be a shame to use it for being a builder or something like that, but I've got that in my mind anyway. Next one, white Corsa, 61 plate. I think it had one owner, 43,000 miles. Don't particularly like Corsas, but people aren't asking me for them all the time. It's a 45 door, so ideal, you know, do prefer the 5 doors. Full service history up to 40,000. MOT's about to expire. So yeah, there's that. That's not a bad car. The only slight thing putting me off it is on my last MOT it said front subframe corroded but not seriously weakened. I've texted my mechanic just to say, would you let that put you off, or I think that's just, it's a 12-year-old Corsa. Of course there's going to be some signs of corrosion underneath. I think that's been a bit of a picky MOT tester really. But decent markup on that with cost of a mileage. You're looking at £3,000 guide price, but 4,995 retail. So of course I always budget for a timing chain on them. Timing chain, possibly a clutch, full service. But like I said, there's plenty of margin in that one. So I'll be interested if it looks right and goes at the right price. Mazda 2, no V5, no service history, but it has got MOT till March next year. Low mileage, 54,000. So even though it's not got a V5, it's not a big problem. I'd rather it have a V5, but you can do a sale without it. No service history. Again, a lot of these cars going through auction don't have service history. Like the customer I had with a 500, she said to me, "Oh, you've embarrassed me with that, the pack that you've provided me with the service history." And every car I sell, I put a folder together, A4 wallets, all the service history and date order and whatnot. And she said, "Oh, it's really good that." She said, "I need to get on top of my paperwork." It's like this. People just don't, I think people have them serviced, but they just don't keep the paperwork, do they? Not everybody cares about cars like we do. I think they do have them serviced, but it just gets chucked in a drawer somewhere, and when they come to sell it, they can't find it. Sorry, the sun's just come out. Sorry if we've got a bit of a Boy George shadow going on. So yeah, the Mazda, low mileage, needed a wheel bearing on the last MOT, so that's alright if it went through at the right price. There's a red Fiesta which is really nice. I like red. I know not, it's Marmite, isn't it, red? I love red cars, but a lot of people don't like them, do they? So speaking to some traders, I know they don't. I've had a couple of passengers, a couple of customers that have messaged me asking for cars, but they always say, "I don't want red." But this red Fiesta does look really nice. 13 plate, 74,000 miles, got part service history. MOT until August next year with no advisories, so it'll only need a PDI check. Yeah, it's got the MOT history, MOT on it already, so that's about £3,000 guide price. Fiestas always go over. £3,000's kind of my limit today, really. That'd be pushing me out of my comfort zone, plus fees on top. So that is top of my budget, but it does look a nice car. There's a 09 plate silver Focus I'm looking at. I'm going to try and do a bit of editing later, so I will put pictures up of these cars in between me talking so that you can see what I'm on about, hopefully with the guide price and stuff on. 09 plate Focus, MOT runs out in November, but previous MOT no advisories. Service history in 10, 11, 12, 13, then it misses, but it does have a service in 21. Again, that looks like, I think it was titanium that as well, top of range, 1.6 petrol. Can't remember what guide price was, might have been about 1,1700 quid, something like that, so that'd be ideal. Nice little family car or runabout for someone. There's a blue Suzuki Swift 1.5 auto, 55,000 miles, part service history. Probably out of my price range, that one today, but I'll have a look at it anyway. Black Igo, which looks really nice. 3-door, which is, I'd rather have a 5-door, but 3 doors will sell. 71,000 miles, has the V5. Service history in 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21 and 22. MOT due in October, so good service history on that one for an Igo. Again, you get a lot of young kids buying these Igos. They don't care about servicing and tyres and all that kind of stuff. They don't care about the paperwork, they just want a little runabout car. So it's always nice to get an Igo C1 kind of thing with service history. So that's on my radar. That's probably one of my favourites, that little Igo, but again, they always go over budget. Kia Rio 58 plate. I wrote this down because I know the Rios are good cars. This one's a diesel, so I don't particularly like buying diesels, but it's got no service history, no V5, MOT runs out in September, 93,000 miles, so that's probably bottom of my wish list really, but I've just put it there because I like Curios. I think they had a decent family car, offer good value for money, but we'll see what it looks like, see what it sounds like. Red Corsa, 59 plate, 100,000 miles, not from Hull, 100,000 miles, 1.4 petrol. Again, it's red, my favourite colour, not everybody else's. No V5, no service history, but it has got an MOT till April next year. Advised 2 tyres on the MOT. Margin, not a lot in that one really. 860, £1,000 guide price, then fees on top, and it's only 1995 retail. Yeah, I think we might be able to push 2495, depending how much work it needed doing. See what it looks like. Again, nice little cheapie really. There's a black Focus, 61 plate, 73,000 miles, no service history. MOT September 23. Again, doesn't sound exciting, but it's a Focus. You know, good engines, good cars. We know they look well, they drive well. Shouldn't take too much to retail it really. I just think it'll polish up nice, clean up nice, make a nice little family car, little run around for someone. This one is an odd one. Showed it to my wife and she's like, what are you looking at that for? Not a car that everybody will be looking for, but for anybody looking for a nice little family car, this will lovely. I think it'll go over guide price. Black Nissan Note, 90,000 miles. No, it doesn't sound exciting. 1.4 petrol, SE spec, but it's got the V5. Stacks and stacks of service history, serviced every year, bang on time, sometimes twice a year. It's got the V5. MOT runs out in November, but no advisories on the previous MOT. One owner, full service history. I just think that'll make a lovely car for someone. I think it's about £1,000 guide price. It's going to go over that. It's going to go over that. I think it'd be about 1,400 plus fees. Take it up to about 1,700. Then I'd imagine it's 2,495, 2,995. I think it'd be a 2,995 car. But it's an 07 plate. So, but I think anything with something like that, if it's as clean as I think it's going to be, with a 12-month MOT on it, it's got to be worth 2,995. That nice little family cars. The only thing holding me back is, like, when I showed it to my wife, that's not, you know, what you're looking at for, I don't think that'll sell. It's not really my target market. A lot of people messaging me are looking for first-time cars for the kids. So, you know, all your 500s and Ford Ka's and whatever. But I just think that's a nice clean car. It'd be a nice bit of stock crap. If I can get it at the right price, I'll be interested. I'll probably go up to 1,400 plus the fees. I just don't want it sat here. I need something to flip. I need something that's going to come in, have a service, stick a ticket on it, give it a wash and clean and turn it round. Stuff like that. I might be relying on advertising on Facebook Marketplace, which isn't my favourite thing to do. I like selling through word of mouth really. People that know me, people that I know, people that are on my Facebook page and whatever. So yeah, that's a few of the cars that I'm interested in today. I'm setting off nice and early. It's 20 to 1 now. I'm going to drop a bit of post on my way. Got a V5 document to post off and other bits of paperwork. Hopefully get there nice and early, do plenty of videoing for you around the auction. We'll have a look at the cars before we go through the block. Yeah, cheers. Hope you've enjoyed the update so far. Plenty of cars to look at today. Hopefully we get something today. Like I say, I'm wanting one. One car will do me nicely today. Cheers guys, I'll update you soon. Look at this one guys, Skoda Superb. Love these, love the cars. No markers on. What, 302? Skoda Superb diesel, 2 litre TDI. 471,851. Bargain. going to be a bargain for someone, that. Probably been a taxi, I imagine. In all fairness, looks a clean car. This is another one that I was looking at, Hyundai i10. I've come nice and early today, and I've actually got the keys. 43,000 miles. I've just started it up. Started okay. Seems to rev up a little bit on start and then settles. Might need a, what do you call it? Coil pack. Just doesn't seem to fall. Revs okay. Just revs don't seem to fall as quick as I'd expect it to. But I've put it in every gear. Goes into every gear okay. And I've lifted clutch as well, and clutch is okay. Yeah, see, it just revs have just gone up a little bit again. It's okay once it settles. I'll have a look around outside. Tidy enough in here though. It smells a little bit doggy, but somebody's looked after it. It's got decent mats in. I think it's about three and a half guide price, but just because of mileage really. I-10, yeah, not a bad little thing that. Budget tyres on, but plenty of grip on them. Matching budgets on back. Green track. I'll have a look on the bonnet. Yeah, just had a quick look on my watch list. 2,750 clean, with about 3,995, just over £4,000 retail. Probably a little bit more than I want to spend today, but that's just a bit of dust. That not a bad car on another day. Just seen a silver Focus here that I were looking at, but it's it looks probably better on the video than it does in real life. Bumpers are all peeled, you got scabs there. I think it had bad, yeah, there were two silver Focuses going through. This is the one to avoid out of the two of them. Had loads of advisories on MOT history. It's a really scruffy car. Headlights all condensated and scruffy. Front bumper, scruffy. Avoid that one. Little Fiesta that I had on my list. Z-Tech, black. I think it's the 125 Z-Tech. Doesn't look, you know, rusting up the arches here, look. Avon's though. Avon tyres, somebody's loved it. Auto green on front. Yeah, scruffy alloy. Headlamps need a buff. Need some new screws. A little bit of damage there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Don't think that'll pass an MOT. I think that's one to avoid. It's only a wing light, but hopefully there's better stock here. Yeah, look at that. Rust round. Oh, look at that, it's falling on the floor. Avoid this one. Look at that. Yeah. At first glance looks alright this, but this is a problem when you start getting to this age, 09 sort of below. This is what I have to be careful of today. I try and stick to 12 plate above really, but yeah, avoid that one. One here that weren't on my list, but Just spotted it on the off chance. Ford Fusion. 50 odd thousand miles. Good MOT history. Really clean car. Nice colour. I like these. Really straight, really clean. I've not looked it down the other side yet. That's superb. 400 odd thousand miles. Looks lovely. Looks really good. But yeah, as you can see, lovely straight clean car that. Low mileage. Couple of advisories for tyres and corroded brake pipes on last MOT. Guide price of 2.6, which might be a little bit much for me today. 2.6 plus fees. But yeah, I'll have a look if it goes through cheap enough, but I don't think it will. Good car that. White Fiesta 13 plate. That's nice. About £3 guide price I think on that one. With I think retail about 4,995. Not bad that. Bit basic, but yeah, it's got like your windows. Ooh, smells a bit in here. Nice seats, not seen these seats before, but they're clean up alright. Nice dashboard these, haven't they? 76 thou on it. Yeah, just needs a good valet. Yeah, not bad that. Do love these. Swift Sport. I actually want one of them for myself. It's the facelift 115 plate. Really nice actually, good condition this. Never had the chance to sit in one. You can see some keys there. Let's have a little look, shall we? Little sport bucket seats. Just out of my budget this today, unfortunately. But these are supposed to be lovely to drive. Oh yeah, nice in here. Nice big touchscreen. I think it's about £6 guide price with about £8 retail on it. Whoever's driving it must be 6'10". You can tell I drive old cars. I don't even know how you start it. It's got no key thing, keyless entry. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. 60,000 mile on. Oh yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah, it goes into every gear okay. I'm not gonna test for clutch because we're a bit close to that Corsa in front. Oh, screw it, let's do it. Yeah, clutch is okay. Lovely. Yeah, love to have a go on this on another day, but like I say, I've just not got the spondoolies for this one today. Wanted one of these for a long time. But yeah, nice that. Tell you, loads of stuff in today. Look at that. Am I just going mad, or is that a good looking car? 04 plate, 100,000 miles. Guide price of about 500 quid. It's got good tyres on, matching uniroyals, either side, new uniroyals. Look, we've still got stickers on. I've only just had them put on. Shame, a little bit of rust down here, look. That's a shame, but it's a 500 quid car. Middle here, needs a bit of paint on. Gaffer tape. Great cars these, weren't they? I mean, what's this now? 20-year-old? 04, 40, yeah, 20-year-old. Came out on a 2001, I think. I had one. Me and my dad had matching ones. He had a black 4-door saloon. I had a 5-door hatchback in red, both gears. 2-litre gear with leather seats. Like I say, 20-year-old, still a good looking car, that. Need to stop myself buying that one. What's on my back? Bravurous. They look new as well. Oh, Barham. They're a good tyre, aren't they? They're not bad. Yeah, it's got 4 really good tyres on it. A little bit scruffy here. Yeah, if I had the space and my money, I'd buy that and just stick it in corner of a garage somewhere. I just think it sits really well. Bit of a sucker for an estate. Fiesta ST, 06 plate. Obviously I'm not interested in this, but again, further down the line, if I had a garage, if I had the money, it's only guide price about £2 grand, but future classic, nice, sounds alright. Just needs a good clean really. I would love to clean that. Cracking little car. Nice little project for someone that Suzuki Splash I'm interested in. Lovely that, nice colour actually. I like it anyway. Headlamps are a bit odd. That one's really clear. That one needs a buff. But panels look clean and straight. I think it's about 1,400 quid guide price. Funky interior. Yeah, nice. Nice, I like the gear knobs there. Looks quite nice inside actually. Yeah, decent tyres. Yeah, it's nice and straight that. Can't see anything that concerns me on that one. It's quite a nice looked after car, to be honest. Right, I'm going to jump in and have a look. This is the Nissan Note we were talking about. I've not had a look round it myself yet, just videoed it straight away, but Kumo tyres. Yeah, plenty of tread on there. It's got a bit of a ding on this panel here. Big ding downside there. You can see it. Little ding there, but that's no more concerned about that one really. Just I like to look low down. I think that's just muck that'll just come off. It's not. Yeah, I think that's just muck. It's not particularly rust. Nice and clean in here, as I expected really. Smells nice as well. Been looked after this. Yeah, nice little dashboard. Nice seats. That's ideal family cars, aren't they? Look at that. Kids would love that. First class. Decent tread on the back. Yeah, it's okay. Plays a tune that. It's a one owner from new 07 plate. Another decent tyre that side. Peppered with dints down here, but only little scuff there. Yeah, sort of peppered with 5 or 6 dints on that door. I don't know if you can see them. Not bad, clean up nice that. Headlamps are, yeah, need a buff. New reg plate. could make a car. Like I say, guide price of between 700 and £1,000. Right, I'm going to grab keys while we're still there and have a look inside. Rob's pointed this out to me and I've got a little bit obsessed with it. Look at that, that is a nice car. Volvo S60 D3. I would love that just to replace my Mondeo. 160 odd horsepower. Needs a really good valet in here, it's filthy, but that'd come up so nice. Started it up and it does sound lovely. I like the colour, to be honest. Volvo, no V5, unknown former keepers. Volvo S60 diesel, 97 file, service history. Lovely, lovely car that. For me, not as a, probably won't retail too well, but I like it. But not here to buy what I like, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd have that. I've started that up and it sounds rough as a badger's. Shame really, because it had loads of service history, but might just be a call pack or something simple, but just don't sit right at all. Don't sound nice. I'm interested in this. Focus titanium, really straight. Extra 10 horsepower for these. Not bad, nice car, nice interior within titanium. 1.6 petrol, only got 71,000 miles on it. Could make a nice little car, that 3495 retail price. It's kind of what we're after today, I think. That'll be alright, that. Yeah, quite nice. Little Vauxhall Adam. I bid on that a couple of weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago, got outbid. I think I bid up to 4.3 and he bid 4.4. Don't know why it's back in. Don't know why it's here again. He did buy a lot of cars. So I wonder if he's just bid on everything and sort of decided he didn't want this one and said I'll buy the other 5 or 6 I've bought, but not this one. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But I did bid on this. 55,000 miles. When I bought the 500, I didn't get this and I went ahead and got the 500. It were cleaner when I bid on it last week, but it's obviously got a little bit dusty now. Nice car though. Probably won't bid on it today, like I say, it'll be over 4,000 I think. But I do like them. I think the favourite at the minute is this Fiesta over here. Oh look, there's Matt from High Peak Autos in there. Yeah, this Fiesta's probably the favourite. I think that's about £3,000 guide price, but I think it's going to go over that. 125 style, service history, 5 keepers, V5, MOT till August next year. I think it's going to be out of my price range today, but I'll bid up to 3 on it. 3 plus fees. It's going to be pushing my budget, but it's a nice car. It's kind of what we want to be stocking, really. Yeah, it is nice. That's probably my favourite at the minute. That and the Silver Focus we've seen over there.